Oh yeah, sexy biscuits. Nice.
Long boys blues, 1975. Using girls on the rise. Reviewing games late at night and sometimes friends. But Long boys blues, 1975.
This is Darius Plus on the Sinclair ZX Spectrum, released by those guys, The Edge, in 1989. Also released on the Amiga and the Atari ST, but apparently no Commodore 64 or Amstrad CPC versions. Not sure why. Maybe because it's quite late in those life cycles. Now you can hear this is the 128K version, and it's actually licensed off Taito and based on the Darius arcade machine released in 1987. How accurate a conversion it is, I don't know. I mean, for one thing, it doesn't have 3 screens, and people might be saying, well, why would you even attempt to bring that to the Spectrum? Simple. Look at the amazing job that Electric Dreams did with R-Type. So I guess The Edge thought they'd have a pop at it. Now, it is cool. I have played it. You're going to see the obvious faults immediately, but this is a hacked ROM, and I can go back and put invulnerability on because, yeah, they've made an effort with the graphics. There's very little color clash. In fact, probably no color clash. It looks really, really nice with big, detailed sprites. But you will see immediately what the fault is with this game. So let's get into it. Also, it takes itself really seriously. It's like they think they did a really, really good job. Apart from the obvious fault that clearly they missed when they were playtesting. There you go, 1987 Taito, 1990 The Edge. But we're talking about it. But yeah, I can't skip any of this. It's like, look, music! Yay! We think we're a movie. Graphics! Yay! Can't be too harsh on it. I can't program or couldn't program back then, but wait till you see the fault. Programming Christian, whatever. I think it got really good reviews back in the day, but then to be fair, I'm not sure because I was pretty much in Mega Drive town at this point, previously known as Master System town. I hadn't been to Spectrum town for a while. Anyway, 4 set keys. Alright, no, don't rinse and repeat, see? I mean, alright, it's a nice effect, but don't overdo it. No one likes a show off. 4 keys. Thank you. Keys are champions. Alright. O left, P right, Q up, A down, fire, M. So, we'll delve into it. Alright, that's getting on my nerves. So, anyway. So you've got your multiple paths. So, much replayability. If you can get off level 1, which you're not going to, not without cheating. Anyway, I have no control of that until once I get to the second stage, I don't know. Fire, let's get into it. So, you know, it's the underwater fish-based shooter where everything looks like a fish, but you're all spaceships or something. I don't know. Can we talk about the elephant in the room now? I mean, the graphics are nice. There's no attribute clash. The sprites are really big and detailed. Therein lies the problem. I've got shields at the top, which you can see. I can't have, oh look, and your shield takes a, you know, an absolute explosions like R-Type, an absolute hammering, and then suddenly just goes to nothing. But yeah, it's too narrow. I mean, if you remember what Darius looked like, again, that's a harsh comparison, looked like in the arcade, you could move around. It didn't ram you in a tiny little tube and throw a massive amount of haddock at your face. There are power-ups. I can't remember how you get them, but they're like little white things that fall down. There's a bunch of, top left is my score, there's a bunch of stuff to the top right. I don't know what any of it means or how to select anything because I've only got one fire button. But look, I've taken a hammering already and we haven't even got to a power-up. Look, so everything keeps coming at you. I've got nowhere to move, and if you do manage to avoid the bullets while simultaneously avoiding the fish and not getting shot, then they come from behind, which at this point you can't do anything about. I guess you could learn the patterns, but again, you've got no room to maneuver. So did no one program this and just think, we made a damn good looking game, no water fire as well, and then just get so lost in the moment that they forgot to realise that you have to put some bloody room in so you can move around and not constantly get slapped? Right, one more game, so you can see that I'm clearly not making it up. It's not me with sore apples or anything like that. No, he says, but it's no R-Type for sure. But it's a lot better graphics, and the complete lack of attribute clash is to be, you know, like commended and praised. Enter is pause, even though I didn't select it, and then fire is carry on. Is that a power up? Do they carry power ups? I don't know. I mean, after all, where's the bird this feather came from? So, go for that. Obviously, I can't move up or down once I'm in there, because my shields take a hammering like they are now, but obviously everyone else, they can fly wherever they want. You know, they're impervious fish. They're like uber fish. Right. Oh look, that seems to work. Again, where are the power-ups? So, I can't even remember if I played it back in the day. Again, I was a Mega Drive time, but that wasn't to say I had completely removed all ties to the ZX Spectrum. You've got to remember it's the machine I grew up with, my first machine, the machine I will forever love. It's the greatest machine in the world. But, that said, why would I jump back to the Spectrum when I could play Darius? I had the Japanese import on my Mega Drive, and here we go. Well, at least it was hard, but it gave me a bloody chance. I don't know if it's just this level, and then all of a sudden it opens up. See, look, where do I go? To hell, apparently. To hell. Yeah, it opens up and you can move around freely, but this is... I don't know. I mean, was the strength of the Darius arcade title that strong? They had to get it out on these systems because they knew people would buy it. Again, nowhere to move. Fish is coming straight at me, that red thing, I don't know what it is. And then gun turrets, or, I don't know, plankton, coral, the seabed are just shooting at me. Right. Oh, we got another life. The pain never ends. Right, so yeah, basically, what can you do? Like I said, I'll try not to paint a negative picture, but it seems they put quite a lot of effort into something for it to go nowhere. It's like building a fantastic, beautiful road and running it straight at the end of it into a brick wall. That was a bad analogy, but you know what I mean. Game over? No. How many lives have I got? Oh, look, see, look at the gun there. Oh, oh. Have I put infinite lives in by accident? I don't know. No, but that's the furthest I've ever got in this game ever. And what do you do there? What do you do there? So, I'm going to reload it, and then when it gets to the start, you'll see what I'm going to do. Oh, look at that little cheeky bit at the bottom. Immunity, yes or no. We'll go with yes. Enter. Infi lives, yes or no. Does that mean, well, why would I need infinite lives? Oh, I guess you could have infinite lives instead of immunity because you didn't want to feel like quite such of a massive cheat. Infinite lives, no. Just, you know, the one cheat for me today, thank you. I'm not greedy. And to be fair, 1 to 8 or not, that's a bit panned to that music. Even though he gave himself a credit. If anyone who programmed this game back in the day is watching this video and think I'm being, you know, a bit harsh and whiny, sorry, you done fucked it up, is what you done. Else I wouldn't be cheating right now. Music consult. Tant, maybe? Graphics mark. Skip to the end. See what I mean? It outwears its welcome. Maybe I should look up on World of Spectrum whether it was loved or not, you know. You know, maybe I got Mandela effect stuff going on in my head. Possibly. Right. You see, I got to wait for it to spin twice. It's like Wheel of Fortune, but crap and fishy. Right. Keyboard. So, there we go. Roots. See, you should let me be able to skip that, because at that point, obviously I would have died a lot. I've completely fucked up the keys. I would have died a lot. What have I done with the keys? And so I would know that you could show these things, so let me skip it. Right, let me sort that out. Right, so I skipped everything up to this point in case, you know, you were getting bored with it like me, or was making you nauseous. I'm pretty sure I got the keys right last time. I don't know, we'll find out. Nope, I got them wrong. So anyway, I'm a god. No, I'm not a god. No. I'm not the god, I'm a god. Point to that quote, I completely ballsed it up. Right, let's just see. I'm invulnerable. So this is my point. If you had this scope of movement, yeah, so make all this like background stuff much smaller. Possibly get rid of that thing at the top of the screen. It eats up 1/3 of it, unless that's there to keep scrolling speeds up or something like that. You know, programming trickery or doohickey or something. But yeah, oh, that's a weapon up. Yeah, so no waterfire, yeah. So get rid of all that and leaving the full manoeuvrability of the screen. Then it might have been something to write home about, because, you know, it's not everyone's cup of tea. It's as colourful as, and the removal of attribute class is as impressive as R-Type. But let's be honest, the sort of design of the characters, or sprite design is, it's a bit but ugly, isn't it? But kudos to getting rid of, you know, colour clash. Oh, this would be how you use this gun. But see what I mean? forwards, backwards, up, down. So you got to worry about your lack of space. You got to remember. You got to worry about the shit they're firing at you. Then you got to worry about them coming at you themselves from the front, then from the back, then possibly both at the same time, which is a dick move game. A dick move, especially since you've given me no room to manoeuvre. I have no idea what it's like on the Amiga or the Atari ST. But yeah, I just. Anyway, why am I complaining about that? We're invulnerable. Enjoy the ride. You know, because in the end there can be only one. See what I did there? Everyone's a critic. Also, some music in the game would have been nice. And now because all challenge is gone and I'm invulnerable, it's even more boring than it was before. Right, what do I do with this? Oh, I just keep shooting it. They've definitely nicked their explosions from R-Type, but you know that's not necessarily a bad thing. Which, by the way, because the complete lack of, I know this isn't about R-Type, but I got many gameplays of it on the Spectrum, the complete lack of attribute clash in R-Type is amazing, because it was like 3 or so years before this. Right. Now, the other reason I want to cheat is for my own personal gratification, because I've never really played it, and bosses, if it's a Darius game, there's got to be bosses. Right, now here's the other thing. I can't even shoot them. Oh, I can. So how the hell do you shoot them if in order to shoot them you have to go down here? At which point you'll die. Hello, it's cooking on gas. Like I said, it's like they made all this effort. That's nice. If I fly forwards, it fires straight up and straight down. Condition red, a huge battleship lobster. It's approaching fast. Yeah, so it made all this effort that, oh wait, that's actually pretty bloody cool graphically. And it's all gone to now. That's very cool. Now, if I saw that on the back of the box and didn't read any reviews about anyone telling me how bullrifically hard it is, I would have said, oh my god, I need to buy this. And since it's 1 to 8K only, then are there that... Well, think about it. How many bloody levels are in this game? So there's a couple of things to be said for its sort of, you know, vision and scope, I guess, and what it does with the graphics. But, oh, there's areas to shoot. Can I even shoot them all? Yes. But, yeah, it's just its execution, I guess. I've got to shoot his head now. So yeah, it's a shame that some of it is generally quite impressive, and another bit, well, you're not going to get... See, make all that effort on that boss and you can't bloody get it because you can't get through the caverns because they're so friggin' tight. Oh, look! Okay, this is it now. I'm actually getting impressed. There's some cool stuff going on in here. But you're just not going to get there. Oh, did they get nervous or something? Oh man, this is so good looking, but what if they don't like it? Just make it incredibly fucking hard so they can't get there. Because look, I don't know to be upset because of the wasted potential here, or actually genuinely quite impressed. I guess upset because it could have been even more impressed if you didn't get, you know, stuff. Right, are they dying because they're hitting me? Or is that because they're hitting my... If anyone knows, I haven't played the actual, you know, MAME or Mega Drive or Saturn or any version of Darius in years. Know that. Does my jets at the back, do they protect me? Because obviously my shields are going to stay infinite anyway. Some more power-ups. This is what I mean. Cheat. How are you supposed to destroy that there if you can't, you know, go down there? Because you have to avoid it all. Or have I missed a trick and this stuff doesn't kill me? I'm pretty sure it kills me. I see I'm doubting myself now. There we go. Oh, Darius Plus. You had so much potential. You ruined it. You were the chosen one. Yada, 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 yada. Cut off my legs and arms. See what I did there? Right, I want another boss, please. I'll have a pee, please, Bob. Oh, look at that. Right, I can shoot. Oh, but the thing is, I'm still technically through the bottom of the floor. Look, there you can see the trick they use because you've got a black outline around the sprites. I mean, everyone knows that's how you get around attribute clash. Took them a while to realise it. Although, what was the first game when they realised that's what you do? Is it Dark Scepter? Scepter? I don't know. There we go. Right, boss now, please. Hand cramp and stuff. Carpal tunnel syndrome. Carpal tunnel syndrome? No, we don't call it that. What do we call it? I can't Can't remember. Can't remember now. I don't know. Jackhammer wrist. Masturbation hand. Oh, this gun is the tits. Right, so look. Yeah, so is that the deal then? I don't know, again, because my health is up top. Right, here we go for a boss. You aim the jet at them. There's still too much going on. There's still too little room to avoid them all. And what's the deal with these slow-moving red ones? Or is it a score thing? Big boss! Urchin. So, I mean, is this accurate to the bosses in the original game? Look at that! Okay, that's friggin' cool. It's got a flower in its hair. Ah. Ow, it says. I just blew my friggin' legs off. Dude, I'm turning you into sushi. You're gonna end up on a bowl on someone's table. Right. Gotta work out what bits to shoot. And I guess you gotta do that bit where you fire straight up and down. I don't know, I'm having trouble. Oh, legs! Oh my god, you're crippling them. They're bastards and they're trying to kill us, but you're giving them an unbelievably slow and painful death. Just shoot them in the face and be done with it. Right, that bit there, surely. No, that little bit there. Now that bit there. See the way, you know, it flashes and stuff like that, and there's no clash whatsoever. And the size of the sprites and the detail. This generally could have been a contender. Sorry. Oh look, it's flowers, not flowering. That was awkward. Well, a little bit. Look at one more level. Oh look. Does this mean I can go? No, I can't go backwards. But oh, I can't go. So oh yeah. So it's these two, and then eventually you get the bottom two for the other side. I go there. Does it make things more difficult? Makes things more purdy. Have I got more room? I don't know. Like I said, I'm going to round up now. This is really quite impressive for what they've done, for the size of the sprites and the detail and the graphics, and absolutely no colour clash whatsoever. Would like some in-game music. But they're not realising that possibly they should have given us some, you know, room to manoeuvre. It's a complete wasted, you know, opportunity, because your average player, I mean, how easy it was hackable or pokeable would be the word I'm looking for back in the day, I don't know, but no one's going to get to see this majestic glory and these fantastic bosses and earwax. So yeah, anyway, if you played this back in the day on the Amiga, the Darius T, but particularly the Spectrum, or was it out in the Commodore or the Amstrad, I'd love to know what you think. I mean, you like me, which is wasted opportunity. You put a lot of good work in for something that essentially was broken and going to give you nothing back, or give the player no chance to see all your good work. Got away from me. So anyway, Darius Plus on the Sinclair ZX Spectrum. A look at what could have been, I guess. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.